Patriots. And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. Out right to Bourne. Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
They'll have a first down past the 40. All the way in. Touchdown, New England. So there, Charles, I mean, a situation where it didn't matter how far he had to run, he was not going to be denied, and he winds up taking this all the way to the end zone.
I think defensively, when you look at a play like that, that's when everyone looks at their teammates and starts shaking their heads a little bit, because now you're wondering, what are we in for? Worked all week to try and limit the big play ability that he possesses, and he winds up taking one to the house in the very first quarter. That was a tremendous run.
And he covered a lot of ground on that one, as evidenced by the final total there on Next Gen Stats. Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Lindsey now off the read option. Lindsey, first down and more than that. Oh, good move. And finally taken down at the 34. Well, welcome to the party. First carry of the game. How about that?
And just think, as far as he's concerned, he's just getting warmed up.
On first down, right back to Lindsey. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. And this is Ertz with it, right side. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down. This is shaping up to be a really nice-looking drive to get the season underway here.
And how long do you think that they actually have been plotting this drive? I'm talking about the coaching staff, right? They've been thinking about this for a while now, and I think they're executing it even better than what they expected.
On 2nd and 7, Watson. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd, Watson. And oh, that nearly an opening drive INT, but it does fall incomplete. Not the way he wanted to start this ball game as it brings up 4th down. And his kick is gone. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So, yes, it's only 3, but at least they're able to answer back after giving up the touchdown to start the game.
Yeah, I like the observation there because getting some points on the board, very positive for them. Feel a little bit better about things because if you don't score, you potentially have opened the door for them to score again, and then you're down 14.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complimentary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Jones throw there complete to Myers. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 45-yard line. Now Jones out to his left. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Harris. 2nd and 8. Throwing Jones. And they go backwards here. Losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
Well, that wasn't exactly a thing of beauty. I know they completed the pass, but look at the yardage lost. I mean, who does that make happy?
That's why I don't play in PPR points per reception fantasy leagues right there.
You'd be really
you don't deserve
upset,
anything
right?
for that.
But you get credit for it? Is that how that works?
Yeah.
Well, I know whoever has this team's defense, they were happy about that play.
And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain. They're going for it. This is Harris. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 1st and 10 and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. The drive will commence with a run by Lindsey. Lindsey, 1st down and more than that. 20! Touchdown, Houston! Phillip Lindsey, 62 yards, and the Texans have taken the lead. Extra point safely through, and the lead is now 10-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Pats at the line ready to go. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. They'll try the right side with Harris. He'll get the 1st down and more inside the 20. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Damian Harris with his 2nd touchdown of this opening quarter. And once again, the Patriots are back out in front. The point after is good. And the lead is now 14-10. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. On 3rd down, here's Lindsey. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. A quick pass out to Aguilar. From the 47, it's 2nd and 5. They hand this off to Harris. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Flushed out right. The 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Damian Harris on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Patriots add on to their lead. And it's no good. No, he misses the extra point, and our score stays right where it is. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise it's going to be a long day for you.
And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. Faking the give. Now Watson. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Marching in for the sack, Matthew Judon.
Well, here's where having mobility sometimes can work against you as a quarterback. He thinks he can retreat and outrun the pressure. But that time, they zeroed in on him and took him down for a big loss, partner.
A really big loss. And this one goes sailing out of bounds. Where did it cross? Well, they're going to say on this side of midfield. They go play action here on 1st down. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Throwing again, Jones. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
That's swung out wide to Harris. Nothing doing on that one, and it'll be 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
Amazing. Perfectly placed. If that ball goes 1 extra yard, maybe not even an extra yard, the starting point is the 20.
So there is a reason that a lot of punters are also excellent golfers. They know distance control. You know what else they have? Same groove motion over and over. Once they have that down, it repeats under pressure.
They'll start on the ground with Lindsey. 122 yards rushing for him in this first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener. Well, he's broken off some big-time runs here in this first half.
Yeah, and let's just face it. When you go into a game, you think you've got the plays that are going to work, but when you actually get out there and they're starting to happen, your confidence rises, and he's running with terrific ability right now.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. He's got it to Collins, complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. Lindsey now off the read option. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap and a give to Lindsey. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. It's the former Michigan man, Chase Winovich, who gets in there to bring him down. Following the sack, it's now 3rd and long for Watson and the Texans. Now Watson. They'll find Lindsey here. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. This one complete to the running back, Lindsey. Touchdown, Texans! And I think that's a pretty good illustration of why they try to get the football into his hands out of the backfield. That was something else. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is down to a field goal. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And we'll see what they want to do. 45 seconds is all that remains until the break. Over the middle, complete. That's Myers. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. Jones now throwing on 1st down. Got the connection here to Bourne. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Jones on 1st and 10. Being chased out left. Open man is Bourne. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. To throw again on 2nd down. Jones. Oh, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Bernardrick McKinney, the linebacker, picks it. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
Got ahead of you, baby. I see you over there.
So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
It's a new season, so both of these coaching staffs likely making plenty of adjustments after their first half of football. So for the call of the second half here in week 1, we go back to Brandon and Charles.
Okay, Coach. Yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
And, Charles, they trail here, though not really the fault of this offense.
No, they certainly did their part in the first half. But when you're in a shootout like this, you definitely want your defense to play better, but you know that's out of your control. All you can do, keep putting points on the scoreboard and keep giving your defense opportunities to make stops.
Connor going to get it again on second down.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He lost 4 there, and it's third down. Here's Watson. Got a man, it's Ross, complete. And some room to work. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That's a gain of nearly 40 yards on third and medium to pick up the first.
It's not a surprise when you read scouting reports and watch tape because you know he's a heck of a player. But he is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Watson off play action. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. Now a handoff for Lindsey. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12.
128 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Watson, he's going to do it himself.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Deshaun Watson, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Texans have once again taken the lead. The extra point up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out.
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
On 2nd and 2, Jones. That ball's caught. Aguilar right side. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. Now a give, running left is Harris. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Jones dancing to his left.
And Jones will hit the deck here. And he is able to pick up the first down.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Looking to throw. Jones.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Bernardrick McKinney, the linebacker, picks it.
And the Texans will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. They'll try the left side with Lindsey. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
So some holding over on the left side of that O-line.
And I know for the guys trying to move those big defensive people, they'd love for them to stay in one spot, but they move around so quick and so fast that sometimes you just have to grab them.
Watson's throw there into the hands of Ross.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes.
Kyle Duggar gets in there to drop him for a loss of 13 yards, and it's also 4th down now.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
A very good punt, but a 16-yard return.
And the Patriots will have great starting position as they take over 1st and 10. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. It's brought in by Harris. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
I got the sense that the defense created a little momentum for them there, didn't they?
Did their job, forced the punt. Now, nice start to the drive. Offense has to do their part.
Yeah, they certainly do, but what a great start for them. They got to go thank the guys on D.
On 2nd and very short, Jones. And he fires one incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Now Jones from the gun on 3rd down. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground.
A CD, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything. But he'll let this go deep for Bourne. Oh, Jones has just thrown his 3rd interception.
Picked off inside the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. They stay on the ground. Here's Connor again. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 15. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Off of play action, it's Watson.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
On 2nd down, Connor looking for space. And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. A shotgun snap for Watson. He finds the speedster Ross. That's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Lindsey now off the read option.
And he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage with a penalty flag down. This might push him back further. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Watson.
And this will be swung out for Lindsey.
And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 138 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Connor going to get it again on second down.
And he'll get this down only to about the 46. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Now, this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Caught by the tight end, Ertz. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on fourth down. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. They will indeed snap it to Watson. This is caught. It's Cooks. And he's taken down inside the 30. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on fourth. On first down, Lindsey. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 9, and that should write an ending to this one.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
A give, running right, Lindsey. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Another run by Lindsey. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. No problem there on the extra point. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Fields this way up at the 17. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
And after getting tackled, he's still down and looking very slow to get up. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game. In this sequence here, maybe you hand it off and let someone run the ball if you so choose. But otherwise, just kneel down, call it a day, and try and prepare going forward.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
Now Jones.
He's going to let it fly. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. So Houston going to come away here with the victory. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the book.